Hi everybody, Darren Falk here at Break 90 Golf, and if you've watched golf at all the last 10 to 15 years, there's no questions you're familiar with Justin Rose. He's had a fantastic career, keeps going strong even into his 40s. And if you watch him, you'll notice that before every shot he hits, there's something very specific that he does in his practice routine that we're going to talk about today. Now I'm going to share with you 3 drills based upon what he does that is going to allow you to hit the ball farther, allow you to hit the ball straighter, and allow you to hit the ball more solid. So if that sounds like something that interests you, be sure to stick around, watch this whole video. Now, if you struggle with a swing that is too steep, often leading to pulls and big slices, then there's a very good chance that you need to be more shallow in your golf swing. So what is being shallow? What that simply really is however plane I take the club back on, that I would come down on a flatter plane, as opposed to the over-the-top move where the club moves outside, okay? Now, what I like about the way that Justin Rose goes about this drill is the way he describes it. So the first thing what he'll do is he takes the club back, and his rehearsal is he says that he's dropping the club behind him. Now, he has feeling a very exaggeration where he gets the club way, way, way back here. We don't quite need to go that far, but it is important to exaggerate and to get the feeling of the arms dropping or pulling the club down. Where people tend to go wrong with this is they will get back here and they'll think pull the club, and they'll start pulling it this way, okay? And notice as I start to pull the club, what's happening, my body is turning with it and that club is going outside. So the first thing we need to understand is as we take the club back, as we're pulling the club down, notice how the back is staying pointed at the target. Okay, also notice how my wrist angles aren't changing. I'm getting this club parallel to the ground. My hands are going to be over my right leg, okay? So that's the first thing to understand, that we're doing it. We're not pulling the club with our whole body. We are just pulling or dropping the club down with our arms, okay? Now, the second thing that we have to understand as we're doing this, and where I see people go wrong, is they'll be here and they'll think pull, and they'll start looking something like this. Notice where my weight is right now. It's on my back leg, okay? When I am getting shallower and getting the club to come down more, I am getting the club closer to the ground. So because of that, I've got to make sure that as I am pulling the club down, that my weight is either moving forward or is already forward onto my left foot, because that's going to allow me to hit the ground after the golf ball. If I try to just take it back here and pull the club down but start tilting back, my weight's still on my back foot, I'm going to hit the ground before the golf ball. So before we can go ahead and start having this feeling, we've got to make sure that the weight is forward and that we're having this feeling of the back staying pointed to the target. And that's a feel that I love for most of my students, getting the feeling of the club coming more from the inside. Okay, so the first drill that we're gonna do for this is I'm gonna go ahead, I've got my stick here, which is parallel to my target line, and I'm gonna put another stick here on about a 45 or so degree angle, okay? You can see how it's just angled a little bit out towards the right of the target. Set inside here, so I'm looking down, it's kind of right over between my right foot and my golf ball. Now, what I'm going to do first is I take the club back, get into my good position. Now from here, watch, my weight's already forward, as we already talked about. I'm going to keep my back to the target, and I'm going to pull this club down, and as I look down here, I want this golf club to be right over that stick that I see. And notice when I do that, how this club is very far behind my hands. And again, that might be exaggerated. That's what we want. We want to have a little bit of an exaggeration here, because if you're going too much this way, exaggerating it to here is actually going to just get you back somewhere in the middle, in between those two. So don't be afraid to exaggerate as you're doing this drill. So take the club back. My weight's already forward. Turn my back to the target. Keep the weight forward. Keep the back to the target. And just pull the club down. Pull my arms down, get this club to be in line with that stick that's on the ground, okay? Notice how I'm not turning or unwinding my body. That's the key to this drill. My arms are just pulling down. And the way I would do this now, as I do a couple practice swings, then I'll do a little bit we call a pump drill, okay? So now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the club back, and I'm gonna pump. I'm gonna go 1 to the club's parallel to the ground, over my right leg, club head just inside my hands, 2 and 3. Okay, and I'm really not concerned about my ball striking with this drill just yet. All I'm trying to do right now is getting the feel where that club is going to be. When I have those rehearsals first, pulling down, and then I go and hit, the fact that I did that drill so quickly to when I hit that golf ball, it's a lot easier for me to recreate that. If I were to do this, and then go, okay, let me get a golf ball, and now let me go ahead and give that a try again. Just that little bit of time in between, my brain's gonna already forget about that feeling that I did, and it's gonna be that much easier for me to go back to my old pattern. So again, with pump drill, got the stick here on the ground, take the club back, 1, 2, and hit, okay? And again, all I'm looking for right now is, as I would practice this, I'd have a camera, I've got the stick here, right? But I'm just working on the feel and the motion, not concerned about the ball, where it goes just yet, okay? So that will be the second drill. That is the pump drill. Okay, so the third drill that we're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and grab a golf club. You can put a towel on this as well too. I don't want you, or you can keep a head cover on it, would be a good idea. Or if you had an old golf club like I do here, and you're gonna go ahead and just get a wall. And what you're gonna do to start with, you're gonna sit up against the wall. You're gonna step about a foot away from it. Okay, take a step away. You're gonna get up in your golf posture, and you're gonna take your back swing, and you're gonna take it back and set the club on the wall. And again, adjust yourself wherever it's comfortable for you. Okay, there we go. Now watch, now on the downswing, okay, the goal is going to be, as I move forward with my weight, is that I'm keeping this golf club on the wall. As I'm moving forward, again, I'm resisting my need to turn, because turning my body will pull this club away from the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and feel my arms pulling down, or even feeling like they're going behind me as I move my weight forward. My shoulders aren't turning. I'm feeling this club falling behind me, and that's what's gonna allow me to swing the club more shallow on the downswing. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have not already done so already, please be sure to like this video. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That will allow me to continue to put out content for you all. If you would like to work with me, we may do so in person at Holly Ridge Golf Club on Cape Cod. Or if you prefer, we can do it online using the Skillest app. And you'll see links to both of those in the description below. If there's anything you would like to see in future videos, please make sure to mention it in the comments. And as always, I appreciate you joining me and look forward to seeing you again next time.